Covered? Yes.
Okay, great. It being 5 o'clock, our agenda review and disposition.
The only thing I'd like to add under other is lunch prices for next year.
That's
Right, it's great. Okay, privilege of the floor. Welcome, everyone. Hi there. Okay, approval of the minutes, April 2nd. Anybody see any, I didn't see any changes or everything.
I'll make a mention to approve the minutes as written. Just like to make one, bring it to everybody's attention. Under committee progress reports, it reports that the next meeting is April 16th, and on the next page at the top, it does state that that was changed.
Good noise.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Thank you. All right, seconded by all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Great. All right, and student report. Do we have a student this evening?
Not today, no, they're in practice.
Okay. And principal's report.
That would be me. Great. A few things to discuss with you. Delayed opening tomorrow. The kids are testing, the juniors are testing, doing the science testing. So they have a delayed opening tomorrow for that. Mrs. Eccleston is handling that piece. We have a job fair on the 18th. I've got 35 local businesses coming in to talk to the kids about summer employment and other opportunities. So we're looking forward to that. That's a lot of companies coming in off of that piece. And then when we get back, obviously, we have, I'm hosting a spring fling during the lunchtime for the kids. I've got a barbecue that I'm doing for the kids, and Denise is running some outside games. Kids got regular class, but just during that lunch period, we're doing some outside activities. Hopefully the weather cooperates with it. But I am doing a barbecue for the kids outside on that day. And when we get back, I want to make sure that you guys remember, we're having the New Hampshire Supreme Court here on the 28th. And a lot goes into, a lot has gone into it. Between security, who's attending. They have an actual trial going on. We're dealing with an apple orchard farm where someone got severely injured. So it will be a live trial. I've got close to, of my own kids, I'll be inviting close to 250. I know the college is bringing down 50. And then there's certain invited guests that are coming with them. I've got a pretty big lunch for them planned just for the judges, and they want to meet with anywhere between 12 to 20 students that we'll be looking at. I've asked Anthony Casarino to be the lead. He'll be the host and act as the master of ceremony. As he's worked with, I was getting about Mr. Fischler up in Thornton, and he's bringing at least 50. But the security is quite tight. If any school board member would like to attend, I've got to have you in there by 9:30. You got to go through a metal detector and all that piece. And once you're in the auditorium, you cannot leave. I mean, if you do leave, I can't let you back in. If you would like to attend the lunch and be part of that, please let me know. You can email me or give me a call next week, because I am here next week. In the last detail I need, after meeting with Kyler and going over with my administrators and the hours, I'd like to propose to the board tonight that the last day for students would be June 11th. June 11th. We go well beyond the amount of hours that were allocated by the state, and the last teacher day would be June 12th. So students would be taking, the underclass students would be taking their finals on June 5th, and the makeup day would be June 11th, obviously, that last day, and teachers would be out of here on the 12th. Please keep in mind that we are doing that last phase of the project. Kyler and I are meeting with the project CCI on Thursday, and they do need to get the guns rolling so we can get everything be in place in August. You don't miss a beat because sports starts so early there. So I am asking if somebody make a motion to accept the last day for the kids, June 11th, and the last day for teachers would be June 12th. Graduation is June 8th.
So Thursday and Friday, right?
No, it's a Tuesday, Wednesday. If I
Tuesday and Wednesday.
yes,
Can I ask a question about that, please? So is that date, just because I know we have a lot of people watching who are not just high schoolers, but also, is that going to be the date in all the districts as well, or no?
No, they're each a little off because everybody has different professional development days. Some have off for voting, some are in for voting. So it just puts everybody out within that week or early the following week.
Okay. So June 11th is only for the high school.
Only for the high school.
Thank you.
Okay, so you want a
Need a
motion
motion,
for that? Okay, would like to make that. Paul, seconded by Bonnie. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstaining? Great.
that's it for me, Jan. Did I forget? I don't think so. No. And then I have summer projects coming up.
Okay, great. All right, next committee, that looks like May 21st. Yeah, May 21st, our next. So teaching and learning, we won't change that. We don't know. I guess we shouldn't say. We don't.
The biggest piece right now is we have a bunch of teaching positions right now that we're filling. So with the teacher shortage in general, and then with other teachers under contracts in other districts, we're trying to speed that process up a little bit. So I may need that, but we might be able to even do 5 minutes after committees or something like that.
Okay.
Just to do that.
Great. So our full board meeting is May 7th, and then we'll decide the
Yeah.
21st. Okay, sounds great. Discussion items, summer projects.
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. If you do recall, we had a number of items that I had put on the agenda that needed attention that were in our capital improvement plan. And after obviously getting to the number that the board had asked me to, I'm coming back to the board now with some future expenditures I would like you to consider. And I put them in the order of importance that they are. I'm asking the board tonight for the approval of $433,000 and $664. Those projects include, if you remember, the burn room that needs immediate attention. That's approximately $8,000. Fiber plastic waterproofing the rear of this building that needs obviously major attention. That project, that quote came in at $140,000. The tractor that we're purchasing for Park and Rec, the tractor they're using now does not let me cut the grass out here. It's too big and heavy, and it doesn't have the equipment. It was purchased, I think, in 2008. I can get $20,000, approximately $19,000 for a trade-in, and it has all the bells and whistles that Park and Rec would need to be able to sand, snow blow, and it's a John Deere, and that comes in at $49,500. Automation controls for the 3 walk-ins downstairs in the cafeteria. I think that's a no-brainer. That automatically kicks in if we're not here at night or on vacation or in the summertime. That bill is approximately $10,000. We need to replace the garage doors, the 3 garage doors out here by Park and Rec. We did 1 last year. I'd like to finish the other 3 off. They're in rough shape. That comes in approximately $19,000. I need to add a pump to the Voc elevator at here. It would be, it only kicks on if we had water or some kind of water damage within that one. We have it in our building here. We don't have it in the vocational area. That comes in at $6,000. I'd like to finish off the doors over here. Where we added the athletic doors for the kids to come out with the glass when the kids come out. I would like to do this door right here by the learning common, and that would put all the doors now in the front with windows on them, and that price comes in at $18,000. The stairs to the barn, where we store all the files. I have to keep certain files for a certain number of years. Those stairs are in dire needs of repair. They're in there for a price of $15,000. We did a lockdown drill the other day, secure, and the doors in the north wing, especially the interior doors, the inside doors, they need to be replaced. They need to be they need to be looked at. So just those doors in the interior one, they are on the capital improvement plan too. I'd like to recommend that you look at them and put them on your list this year. They're $30,000. Curbing on the athletic complex that we need to finish off by the basketball court comes in at $5,000. Wi-Fi for the athletic fields that we desperately need for the entire athletic complex that allows us to stream with the huddle and all the sports we use out there, $48,000. And paving down to the pickleball courts is $10,000. And then the last piece, if you recall, I did have in the original budget $110,000 for the replacement of the LCD projectors in the classrooms. I'm saying you need to keep them on some kind of cycle, and I put that in at $75,000 for a grand total of $433,000. Kyla, will you want to go over the money that we have now?
Well,
Please.
looking at, we have significant savings. Nothing's changed since the last time I reported on this. Obviously, we had savings in support staff where we were short in several areas as far as custodians and paraprofessionals. We do have funds that were saved within the health insurance, over $250,000 just in the health insurance. We did have savings in special education. Other lines that where there were savings was regular transportation, let's see, grounds and maintenance. Let's see, athletics we're going to spend, so that's not something that you have. But those are the big areas where you've had savings for this year. It's been the same. Nothing's changed.
Okay. Questions? Yes, Phil.
On the tractor, you mentioned, I thought I heard you say for Park and Rec. Is that purchase of Park and Rec? And if so, does Park and Rec contribute to the cost of it?
So we have always bought the equipment under that department. That's part of what we've done. And then there's a different portion that's portioned out from the elementary and the high school.
Phil, one piece I want to pick up
Yeah.
too that I forgot to mention. The tractor we're buying too, it's a safety thing too. It's enclosed. The one that we have now.
I'm not opposed to- I'm not opposed to
I
purchasing
forgot.
the tractor.
I did forget to tell you that piece. But
We've always bought.
yeah, we've always bought the equipment. We've always purchased the equipment under the high school one.
And I'm not sure he'll be using that for the town. You know, if that's what
I
you're getting at.
don't see it on the
It's
street.
72,
Yeah.
28%
It's off-field.
split.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
the
don't,
only reason I bring that up is, if you remember a few years ago, I raised the question about the high school budget was funding some things for the SAU, and we moved away from that
Yep.
because that was a different entity. Is this similar to the? Are we back in that same thing again?
This has always been part of what the high school has done as far as the agreement.
Always.
And this tractor is used for our grounds, so.
Okay.
yeah, I don't recall anything SAU with the parks.
No.
No, that was SAU, that was separate
Yeah.
separate issue, separate board. Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
This puts us on track too with your capital improvement plan. You're in great shape.
Other questions?
No.
Sam?
So just to be clear, we have the money that we've saved through all the things we've mentioned to cover all this.
Yes.
Okay.
With
then-
leftover.
And then
To the
some,
town.
probably.
And
Yeah,
then next
and then
month,
some.
I'll have Dan come and we can talk about your additional retention, what you're gonna give back and kind of go from there as far as what you.
And this is separated from that.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions?
Thank you.
Yep.
Do you want a motion? Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I make the motion to approve, God,
Therefore,
the $433,000 dollars as outlined by Principal Parsons for the projects.
Seconded by Paul. Okay, 433,668. Great. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstaining? Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And lunch prices, right?
So this one, kind of done every year. Basically, the lunch prices, if they don't meet what the federal price is, you have to increase your lunch prices by 10 cents. I don't know if you remember doing this every year, so I'm asking the board to increase their prices by 10 cents to follow the mandate. If somebody can make a motion
Any
to
questions, or are
increase.
you good with that? Done that before?
I'll make a motion if there's no questions.
Okay.
Second.
Bernie, all those in favor? Opposed? Abstaining? Great.
Great,
So-
thank you.
And other business, we didn't have anything else?
I don't have anything else.
Okay. Privilege of the floor, any questions?
No.
No. Okay. All right, great. Consent items, claims and payroll.
That's gonna, all set?
That's all good?
Yep.
Okay. And correspondence, anything?
No correspondence.
Okay. Great. Board members, any questions or?
Did you, I give you those? The coaches?
No.
Okay.
Okay. And so I guess that's it. Go into non-public?
I do need to go into
Back-
non-public, yeah.
Time for remarks. All right. Who wants to make a motion to go into non-public? Okay. Second,
What's the reason?
Greg, yes. Greg,
Personnel.
you're saying for personnel?
Yes.
Okay, seconded by, thank you,
Who made the motion?
Sheila, Greg. Sheila seconded for personnel. I'll do roll call. Barbara? Phil?
Yes.
Sheila? Great. Paul?
Yes.
Sam?
Yes.
Bonnie?
Yes.
Cody? Carolyn? Yeah, Bernie?
Just-
And thank you, Greg. All right? Thank you.
All right, the first piece I would like to review is the retirements that were put in for the end of the 24-25 school year. So the first one, I would ask you to accept Tom Lamb's retirement at the end of that year with
Okay.
regrets.
Sounds good. Who would like to make that? Phil? Second by Tony. All those in favor?
Good.
Opposed? Abstaining? Great.
All right, and the next one is to accept the retirement at the end of the 2024-25 school year for Carolee Simmons with regret.
Okay, with Phil, seconded by Barbara. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstaining? Great.
To accept, if you could accept the resignation of Azure Nevlin at the end of the 2024 school year.
Okay, wants to make that Sheila. Seconded by Tony. All those in favor? Opposed? Abstaining? Great.
And then to accept the resignation of Kelsey Sobel at the end of this school year, 2024.
Okay.
Oh, I can second.
Bernie, Bonnie, all those in favor? Opposed?
And-
Abstaining?
To accept the resignation of Liz Arguello at the end of the 2024 school year.
Great. With
With regret.
well wishes and regrets, yes, for sure. We would like to make that. Bonnie?
I will.
Okay, thank you. Sam? All those in favor?
All right. And then I have a nomination for Dan Salzer for the digital communication and multimedia teacher for the 24-25 school year.
Who would like to? Phil, seconded by Paul. All those in favor? Great.
So,
Welcome, Dan. Screening.
like,
And then Garrett Demas as the freshman baseball coach.
Okay. I think that. Greg, you good with that?
Yes.
All those in favor? Opposed? Everybody's in favor.
And then the head football cheerleading coach, Ariana Ward.
Okay. Sam, you want to motion
Sure.
that? Great.
the motion.
Thank you. Second. Okay, Paul. All those in favor? Great.
And then lastly, to nominate pending numbers, Jacob Franco as the assistant cheerleading coach.
Okay, great. Sam, seconded by Sheila. All those in favor? Or opposed? Great, okay. Motion to adjourn. I'm just gonna add in, I will work on the manifest schedule and bring that to May for everybody to look over and see what their mutts are. I should have had that discussion on this, but just a heads up on that. Motion to adjourn? Barbara, seconded by Paul. All those in favor? So base in favor. Great, thank you.